in this tutorial, I'm going to be using my ColourPop brow pencil in the shade Black and Brown. And the first thing I'm going to do for my brows is to brush them out with the spoolie on the end, just to get all the hairs going in the same direction so that it's easier when I use the pencil. So I always go in a little bit closer than where my brow actually starts, and that is gonna give me the shaded effect, the fading effect, when I start to blend my brows. So right here I'm just outlining the bottom and the top, and then I'm just gonna go and do my tail of my brow, and after I do the tail, then I'm going to go in and start shading in my actual brow. So I'm flicking up to create some color for the fade, and like I said, I'm just shading my brow. And when you do this, like, you can obviously see that's not perfect, but you don't have to be perfect when you're actually shaping your brow. Like, that's what concealer is going to be for in the end. So here I'm just taking the spoolie and blending those harsh lines that I have from the brow pencil. Now I'm going to take my Bobbi Brown Creamy Concealer in Natural and my Vanity Planet Concealer Brush to apply, and I'm going to carve my brows out. And I always start under the brow because that's where you're going to actually make the shape of your brow. And I'm concentrating so hard. And you can always shape your brows however you want to shape them. My brows actually have two completely different shapes. The one that I'm doing now, well, the one I was doing, has an arch and the other has a soft arch. So they never actually look the same. And so with that concealer, after I've put it around my brows, I'm just gonna pull it down to blend it out, and look at me messing up. So I'm just gonna take my pencil and shade that area back in and continue to be on fleek with my life. And some people are probably going to notice that this concealer is extremely too light for my skin tone for me to be using on my brows, and I know it is. So after I have dragged it all down with my brush, I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and try and blend it a little bit. This didn't work too well. I don't know why I tried to go ahead and do that, but it didn't work as well as I thought it would because the concealer is kind of thick. So this step didn't even really matter in the end. So I'm going to take my number 7 Stay Perfect foundation in the color Hazelnut, and I'm going to put it on the back of my hand, dip the same brush that I used my concealer with in it, and I'm going to go over that concealer with this foundation. And I chose this foundation because it has buildable coverage and it has medium to, what is it? I still can't think of the word. Medium to full coverage, and it is my exact skin tone, maybe just a little bit cooler. And I'm gonna take it all over where the concealer is on my face. So after I am done covering up the concealer with my foundation, I'm going to take my beauty blender again and I'm going to blend this foundation out on my face. So I didn't like how thin my eyebrow came out on this side, so I just went back in with my pencil and just gave myself a little bit of a thicker tail. And then I went back with my foundation and just cleaned it up a little bit. So that is my brow tutorial. Thank you all for watching and subscribe to my channel. See y'all later.